Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Assemble. My name is High Ruler, and today we have another blog. So if you guys missed the last video, basically these blogs are kind of the equivalent to This Week at Bungie. The idea kind of just give you an idea of like the week forward in terms of content, in terms of, you know, any kind of modifiers that are changing, and just kind of lay the land for the week ahead, just so everyone is kind of on the same page about what to expect. So with that being said, let's just kind of get right into it and kind of see what this week's blog has for us. So, weekly updates. Priority missions. Delve into the depths of 2 shield vaults in this week's priority missions. Priority missions have modifiers that will challenge even the toughest superhero. Your first weekly completion of these missions earns you unique gear you won't find anywhere else. Ooh, okay. So let's see what these modifiers are. So the first one is Desert Vault for low power level. The modifiers, so Famine, enemies do not drop regen packs when defeated. Outbreak, toxic hazards are added to the environment. Gamma damage from enemies in the environment are increased. Collider, particle damage from players is increased. Pretty good, right? That's a really good one, actually, the more I think about it. That's really good. Gamma damage from enemies in the environment are increased. I mean, yeah, okay, toxic hazards are added to the environment. This one depends on, you know, kind of how you're playing and what your build is. This one can definitely hurt a lot of players, so be careful out there. But for the most part, everyone should be fine, you know, handling these ones. So the guaranteed rewards are polychrons and hero-specific gear. Okay. So Tundra Vault, high power level. Modifiers, Turmoil, significantly increased presence of riot bots. Resurgence, enemy health regenerates after a short delay. Clash, melee damage from any source is greatly increased. Good for all those melee builds out there, melee Iron Man and, you know, whoever else may be playing a character that could switch. Definitely want to be playing a melee build for this one. Just take advantage of it if you can, because you'll find that it's a lot easier at that point. And then Snowball, cryo damage from players is increased. Good for anyone who's kind of rocking cryo perks on their builds. I believe some of my stuff for Captain America is cryo, so this should definitely be pretty straightforward and pretty easy for the most part. And for the reward for that is epic gear. That is epic. That is so epic. Priority harm challenges. Priority harm room challenges have additional modifiers and reward comics that increase your collection and boost your stats. First weekly completion reward, 2010's Black Widow number 5, which is a 0.5% status resistance. Okay, cool. Definitely make sure you guys want to collect all those comic books as best you can. Get all the bonuses you can, man. Those bonuses, they seem little, but they stack up. So definitely take advantage of that and definitely get all the comics you can, guys. If you guys got some extra time, you don't really know what to run, do stuff that'll give you comics, you know. Find out what's going to give you those comics and go get them, 100%. So, low power level challenge, modifiers, Oasis, regen packs have increased willpower benefit, Torpedo, projectile damage from any source is greatly increased. Ruh-roh. Yeah, careful of those missiles and all those projectiles that are hard to dodge. That could be really interesting. That could be really frustrating too. So I mean, it's the low power level challenge. So for the most part, you know, if you're kind of hitting, you know, soft cap and past soft cap, you should be okay at this point. It's just kind of when there's like 3 or 4 of them coming at you and you gotta dodge and block them. Good luck, guys. Good luck out there. All right, high power level challenge, modifiers, Famine, enemies do not drop regen packs when defeated. Clash, melee damage from any source is greatly increased. Cosmos, cosmic damage from players is increased. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right, pretty simple, pretty standard. Should not be too tough to do. This, like, all these modifiers are pretty standard and pretty easy. Like, you know, whether you're changing gear or whether you're just keeping what you're rolling with, which is what I'm probably gonna do. For the most part, this shouldn't be too hard for anyone. So, yeah, get out there and go do it, guys. All right, monthly PlayStation exclusive community challenge. Team up with the PlayStation fans worldwide to meet mega goals and unlock rewards. The goal: sometimes enemies just need to be defeated with bare fists. Doesn't hurt that it feels much more heroic. Defeat, what is that? 750 million enemies with melee attacks? Wow. And the reward is a Miss Marvel nameplate. 750 million? Oh my god. I mean, you always hear people talk about the games dying, the games bleeding players. for them to kind of put a challenge this high across all platforms, I would hope that the game is still doing somewhat okay in terms of concurrent player, like the concurrent players that are playing, or else we're never hitting this. Oh well, this is only PlayStation 2, so that, yeah, 750 million enemies. Yeah, I hope there's a lot of people on PlayStation still. I wouldn't know because matchmaking still doesn't work. Smile. All right, well, let's get out there and go get a Miss Marvel nameplate, guys. I'll be joining you guys every night this week to do my part. All right, Modifier pro tips. Modifiers are game changers. Check out some pro tips from our team that'll help you prepare for this week's challenges. Famine. Focus on takedowns and careful usage of the regenerative nanite containers are key to survivability when Famine is active. Collider. Equipped any gear that provides additional particle damage or increase the rate at which the particle status meter builds to really heat things up when Collider is active. Resurgence. Quickly eliminating a single foe as opposed to bouncing around between multiple enemies or trying to control groups with area of effect damage will help make surviving Resurgence easier. Clash. When Clash is active, make sure to play, not player, play a hero who has strong melee abilities and equipped. Wow, they really need to go over these before they post them. Equipped gear high in the might attribute. Don't forget, enemies also inflict greater melee damage, so watch out for combatants who try to get in close. Torpedo. It's best to select heroes with a strong ranged attack or to equip gear in the precision attribute to best take advantage of Torpedo. Don't forget, enemy range attacks also do more damage, so to be sure to dodge and evade incoming projectiles. I'm sure nobody's going to complain about this on Reddit over the next week. Not a single soul. I won't see one single post about this. All right, marketplace updates. Featured items. So it looks like this is a recolor. So instead of the jacket being, I believe, gray, it's blue. And this looks to be World War II biker cap. Got the helmet. He's got kind of the biker, the leather jacket. Okay. Interesting skin there. Not bad. We have a Hulk epic takedown. Iron Man's kind of celebration emote. That's a cool skin for Miss Marvel. It's a pretty cool skin for Miss Marvel right there. I don't play a lot of Miss Marvel, but I mean, for the players who do, I think it's actually a pretty cool skin. Looks pretty cool. It's got she's got the yellow armband on the left arm. This one, I don't know where this is inspired from. I would imagine. I don't know if this is a comic look or not. I don't even know if this is a recolor because I don't think I've seen those leggings. The boots are kind of cool. It's actually a really nice costume. I will give them that. It's a really nice costume. Then we got Thor with the yellow fur, and I think this is the zebra. So if you want to go out there and look crazy wild with your Thor, looking like he belongs to an Austin Powers party, definitely would recommend this one. Then what do we got? We got Black Widow with the white hair and I think this is like kind of similar to her default skin, but it's just white hair. Got an emote for Iron Man, nameplate for Hulk, nameplate for Miss Marvel, nameplate for Cap, and a nameplate for Thor. Kind of cool. Yeah, some decent stuff here. I may pick up the Black Widow one. The takedowns, I think I'll reiterate my point on the takedowns. I feel like the takedowns should be in the game. They should be unlockable. I don't really know if I like that kind of content in a marketplace. It depends if they continuously give us more takedowns over the game's life for free. And I'm not talking like challenge card free. I'm talking like actually unlockable takedowns because like they're flying really close to the sun with the takedowns and the marketplace stuff. Like this is really flying close to the sun there. We'll see. I would like to say like one of the things I would compare it to is like if anyone's familiar with NBA 2K, you have to buy like jump shots for your guy, right? Or like different dribble packages and stuff like that. Like it feels like that's like legitimate gameplay or like gameplay like stuff in the game that greatly changes how you may play your guy, and that stuff is like locked behind a paywall. Like that stuff is like really flying close to the sun for me personally, and this is kind of what this is too. So we'll see. As much as I would love to get more takedowns for the guys, I don't know if I'm ever gonna buy one. God. Okay. So we got some flashy additions to the store this week. So it's just kind of going over all these all these things. So, all right. Patch notes, version 1.3.0, biggest patch yet. We will be dropping soon. We will update this section as soon as it's live. This has to come out tomorrow, so I'm recording this on Thursday night. This has to come out tomorrow, or they're doomed. If this doesn't come out until next week, they're fucked. I'm sorry, they're fucked. So yeah, this has to be tonight, or not tonight. Sorry, tomorrow. All right, community spotlight, community achievement. Did you know that since launch, the community has used Iron Man's repulsor blast 3.4 billion times. Wow, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. Check out community spotlight featuring some fantastic in-game photography by fans. Okay, it's an Adaptoid Iron Man Unibeam. That's really cool. I like that. We got some Hulkbuster. Okay. Thor. Nice. All right. Hey, he got submitted twice. That's crazy. Oh, he did too. Wow. They must really like these guys. Wow, crazy. All right. So that's it, guys. So that's the blog. Not a lot. I mean, obviously everyone's still kind of waiting for 1.3, so hopefully they kind of push out 1.3 as quick as they can and get it to us so we can hopefully get matchmaking working, and hopefully all the bugs are fixed, and hopefully everyone can just enjoy this game as best they can, you know? Ideally, that's kind of what we're looking for. So hopefully tomorrow I can come back with you guys with a patch note review, and we can all be enjoying a nice weekend together playing Marvel's Avengers. So until that time, if you guys are looking to support the podcast at all, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. That greatly increases the impact the video has. The more you guys interact with the video, the more it kind of gets put into the algorithm and it gets put out. So if you guys enjoy this, please, interact with it somehow, some way. And it greatly helps me a lot. So otherwise, if you guys are interested in following the podcast at all, it is on Twitter at twitter.com/assemblecast. If you guys are interested in following me at all, it's twitter.com/highrulertv. You guys can follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/highruler. And I'm live pretty much almost every night, depending on kind of how I'm feeling and my sleep schedule. But for the most part, I'm playing Avengers every night, and then I do kind of switch it up afterwards just to kind of keep it fresh. But I try to give daily Avengers content as best I can. So with that being said, guys, I hope to see you guys tomorrow for Patch Notes review. If not, I'll see you guys on the weekend for an episode of Assemble, or I'll see you on my Twitch channel. All right. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.